Hey, I just wanted to make you this quick video to show you how I'm finding the price that we should list your home at. That way we can determine the best strategy to use selling your home. Uh, there's a lot of different sites out there that have an algorithm that determines what their estimate of your home value is, and I think those are super valuable and important because while they don't go inside your home, they don't know what updates have or haven't been done. They do use an algorithm to determine, just based on your square footage and the average square foot of the neighborhood and the average home price and home value of the neighborhood, they can kind of configure all that together and get a good estimate. So I like to start here and just see when I put it into Redfin, we get 479,000 is the price that they was set on your home, and then if we go to Zillow, Zillow gives us a number 466, but they also give us a range. So this is the range that they would assume based on your neighborhood. Again, because they don't know, if it's fully updated yesterday or if it's been a little while since there's been updates. Uh, they give us a range, and I think that's a solid place to start, right? So we'll look at that 443 to 490, and when people get approved for a home, typically if they're approved for a certain amount, they're looking from 400 to 450 or 450 to 500, or in 50 to maybe 100,000 increments. So based on that, I want to look at this. I drew a 5 mile circle around your home just to see what's out there, and we're going to go look at both what's actively on the market, and I want to see what sold in the last 45 days, just to see what's recently been going on in the market. And because of that price range, I want to see. Let's go, 400 to 450, and we'll look at. Okay, so there's 6 matches, either on the market or, on the market or they closed in the last 45 days. And we'll go look at this. So there's a couple way out here in Alt, and or most of them are out here in Alt actually, and then a couple over here. So let's look at this one on the market. The green ones are on the market. These red ones are sold already. So there's one for 400,000. It's a 3 bed, 3 bath. So you've got one more bedroom. And let's check this out. So it was on the market for 10 days. Sorry, I know this isn't the most visually uh, appealing way they can lay all this out. So it's on the market for 10 days, listed for 400, sold for 400. Um, let's see, it is about 700, 650 square feet less than yours. And let's check out some of these pictures, huh? So it's pretty nice inside. It's cleaned up pretty well. I'd say similar countertops and finishes as to what you've got. But again, they are smaller than you quite a bit. And now let's check out the other one that was near you. And I think this is the one that was right across the street. Yeah, so this 306 Sycamore right across the street from you. They listed it for 430. They eventually dropped the price, and I want to see how long it took them. So they listed it January 8th for 430. About 2 weeks later, they dropped it by 15,000. And then another 2 weeks later, so it took them about a month to get an offer accepted, 34 days actually to get an offer accepted. They got the offer, and after the entire process, they got 405,000. Let's see some of these other listings now. So I know this one, you're quite a bit bigger, right? So you're 3,000 square feet, and this is only 2176. You've got a better finished basement. I believe theirs is finished too, but not all of it. Yeah, so it's finished downstairs. Okay, so most of it other than the laundry room is finished. So we know that 405, that's low, right? Because you're bigger, you've got another bedroom, another bathroom, you've got all that concrete in the back and the shop. So let's go see what other homes we found in Alt. And again, this is on the low end. I only looked up to 450, so we'll see what's above 450 in just a second. Over here to Alt. So we've got 434,000, 425,000. These are both on the market still. And here, let's see how many days on market. So this has been on the market for a month at 425. And the reason I looked 5 miles out is because, you know, if someone's shopping in your area, generally 5 miles is a short distance. So, you know, unless they're walking to work or biking to work, I think they'll probably be looking in an area at least this big. So this one is active. It's been on the market sitting. It's at 425. They're only 2,000 square feet though, but it is a 4-bed, 3-bath like yours. So let's check out. Okay, so they've got the hardwood floors. It's a little more updated. We've got the stainless steel appliances and stuff, the granite countertop. But again, you're going to be quite a bit bigger than them. And let's see, I want to see how big their lot is because I know you're 0.19 acres. Okay, so they've got the same size lot, same number of bedrooms and bathrooms. The only difference is your home's 1,000 square feet bigger, which is a pretty substantial difference. And I wanted to see the basement too, if they've got one. So it looks like this is the basement, not super big stuff. They do have a tiny little shed back here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a basement. Oh, there we go. So it's finished. It's just a little small. Let's check out this other one. 434. So that is 2 stories. Quite a bit smaller than yours still, though. So maybe they don't have a basement because they've got 4 bedrooms, 3 baths as well. Okay, so looking at this, you know, they're pretty updated throughout the house. It's just a newer home, I believe. So theirs was built in where is it? Oh, year built 2020, so only 3 years old. And then I know yours is a bit more than that. So let's look at these two. Okay, that's the same. It's the same one. I don't know why it's listed twice, but so they listed it at 421, 422 basically, and it sold at 425. This one was built last year, so this is a brand new home. Yeah, so I don't even think we'll count that in here. We'll just ignore this one. So yeah, that's some good signs from these ones under 450. I want to look. Okay, so yours is 2001 as well. So now let's look at above 450. So I'm going to go 450 to 500. And we've got 9 matches. So let's look. This one at 480. It's going to be, so it's listed at 500. It's at 480 for the sale. It's out on the market for 30 days, which is not too long. It looks like they do have a pretty big shop and a pretty big lot, but the house looks a little smaller. Okay, so you can see for 480, if someone's approved in this price range for 450 to 480, they get a newer home, no basement, right? It's only 1,500 square feet, so it's half the size of yours. 1 less bathroom, but it is 4 bedrooms. So let's keep that. It's also a little bit farther out from anything, right? You're not very close to any of the other stuff. So these two for 475, I think are interesting. Let's look at these. So one sold for 475, one's on the market for 475. This one is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. This one that sold is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. So let's look at this first. So it's 2 stories. It's a newer home, so some updates in the flooring and the appliances. Let's see, I'm just going to click through real fast to see if we can get any basement pictures to see if they've got a finished basement. I don't think they've got a basement. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't look like they have a basement, and they're again 800 square feet less than you. So it is newer. It's 3-bed, 3-bath. It's smaller. And then now let's go to this one. So okay, so this one that is listed for 475 is bigger than that one. It is a single story. It's been on the market 11 days. 475 is the price. Built in 2002, a lot like yours. Let's look at where's the size of the so it's 0.25 acres, so it's a little bit bigger. And then let's look through here. Okay, so this is, again, they've got the hardwood floors, updated kitchen cabinets and appliances. Okay, so it does look like they've done some updates since it was built. It's got a pretty big backyard with that quarter-acre lot. So let's assume this is kind of the top end. I'm thinking is 475. And then there's none there. There's a few up north of you. So 497. Oh, this is not even built yet. Yeah, this is just plans. We'll ignore this one. Let's look at these that sold though. So 472. Okay, so it's multiple stories. It's a bit newer with some updates. Let's see. Okay, they've got that big tub in there. And then the finished basement as well. And this was built in 2002, but you can see there were some updates in there. It's almost the size of yours. It's 2816. It's again a 4-bed, 3-bath. So let's go check out a few of these in alt. Okay, so 457. Oh, this is going to be, I think these ones in alt are all going to be a lot newer. Yeah, so 2020 for 457. It's 2 stories. Of course, anything built recently is going to have all these stainless steel appliances. The white cabinets. Okay, so I don't think it has a basement though. Again, doesn't seem like they're building those in alt. 2,000 square feet, but 4-bed, 3-bath, so smaller, but it does have the similar floor plan as yours. Or I'm sorry, not floor plan. With the 4 beds, 3 baths. And then we'll look at these that sold. So again, these just sold in the last 45 days, so a month and a half ago or less. Listed at 465, sold at 462. It took 33 days to do it. It's 25, almost 2,600 square feet, a 3-bed, 2-bath, so a bit smaller. And this is in the 460s, but again, with this one being so new, everything's updated. It does look like it's got a decent backyard as well. Okay, unfinished downstairs though, but the big backyard. Okay, so now that we see all those, I want to exclude, what was it, this one? That's not even built yet. Let's go back to this map. So based on what I'm looking here, it seems like if you're competing in the 475, let's just look at these, just these active ones, right? Competing in the 450 to 500 range, this 475 is going to be the closest one to you that, someone who's shopping in the area is also going to be going and seeing this one, and then this one if it's not even built yet, but they have the option to buy something and customize it themselves, and that's going to be up towards 500. So then when we look just at the ones at 400 to 450, just the active ones, again we have 3, and this would be the competition in this price range. So a bit newer for that one, right? This was listed at 434.9. It's only been on the market for 3 days. 425. So this one I think was pretty similar to yours in that built in '96. It's got some updates, but really just the doing the little things like that might have helped them. It's got stainless steel appliances, but nothing too crazy that yours doesn't. Where yours does have, again, you've got the 1,000 square feet on them, so that's got to add, a pretty significant number. You've got the shed in the back. What I'm seeing here is my recommendation. I think a good strategy would be to list it right at 450, and the reason for that is when people, when they're shopping, a lot of them will put in, the 400 to 450 or 450 to 500. I could see where you could compete with some of these. This third one, we didn't look at again. So, right, this at 400, way below yours. It's 2,300 square feet, 3-bed, 3-bath. You're definitely above this one. You're definitely above this one at 425. I think listing at 450 because some people are going to be entering those searches of 400 to 450. Some will be at 450 to 500. That gives you the most access to buyers on both sides of it. And I think that will give you the best opportunity of going up without having to chase the market down, because we know, days on market is the enemy of the home's value. And after it's been on the market for, 2, 3, 4 weeks, after that 30-day point, buyers start to ask, why is it sitting for so long and what's wrong with it and can we get a discount? So let me know what you think, and I'll give you a call and we'll talk about this some more.